Disclaimer, this intro will have exactly 5 mistakes in it. Can you spot them all? Making movies is hard, just ask Quentin Scorsese. You've got to juggle so many different spinning plates, check for continuity errors, watch your extras like an eagle watches its piglets, make sure no little goofs sneak through the edit, because trust me, if there's even a single mistake in your movie, the internet will find it and be furious about it. But just like J.K. Rowling said whilst writing the Divergent series, you can fool some of the people all of the time, all of the people some of the time, but you're a wizard, Frodo, use the Force. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are 10 movie mistakes you won't believe made it to the screen. Number 10, the white car Braveheart. For those tiny children watching this video, Braveheart is set in the past and starred genuine Australian Mel Gibson as genuine Scottish hero William Wallace. It's supposed to take place in the late 13th century where men were men and beards were beards and also cars didn't exist. Yep, in one of the most famous movie mistakes of all time, there's a white car in the background of one of Braveheart's shots, specifically while a bunch of soldiers ride at Wallace's men. There it is. Boom, white car. They can take our lives, but they will never take our Ford. Number 9, the bullet holes Pulp Fiction. So Quentin Tarantino is a very clever man who makes very deliberate stylistic choices in his movies. So much so that his idiosyncratic reputation makes it hard to find goofs in his movies because they're probably there on purpose with 11 different hidden meanings.
It's not my job to flesh it out.
Well, sure, you can say that, but the bullet holes in Pulp Fiction are Jules and Vincent get shot at by a man with a goddamn hand cannon, and the bullets fly past the two men, embedding themselves in the walls behind them, leaving Jules to believe in divine intervention.
You know what divine intervention is?
Well, first of all, the placement of the bullet holes means that the bullets could not have missed the two men. I mean, there's one directly behind where Jules was standing. Now, this could be intentional, a hint at actual divine intervention, but that doesn't explain why the bullet holes were already in the wall before the shots are fired. That's a mistake, pure and simple. Number 8, the psychic child North by Northwest. Oh, extras, they will up your movie something dreadful. Case in point, The Psychic Child from North by Northwest, a Hitchcockian thriller about spies and mistaken identity. During the scene in the Mount Rushmore Visitor Centre, Thornhill, played by Cary Grant, is held at gunpoint by Eva Marie Saint. Then, gunshots happen. Surprise! Well, not if you were watching this kid in the background. The young extra preempts the shot, and despite the fact that his character shouldn't even know that there's a gun in the room, puts his fingers in his ears to protect against the loud noise. The goof ended up in the final film, and as was Hitchcock tradition, the boy was personally executed by the director. Number 7, the cheeky cheerer, Teen Wolf. From one hapless extra to another, this one catches the eye for a different and not entirely appropriate reason. Now, Teen Wolf isn't the highest art in the world. I mean, the film is literally called Teen Wolf, but that's no excuse for extras flashing their knickers whenever they like. Yup, at the end of the film, in a jubilant crowd scene, one of the background artistes jumps to her feet despite her jeans being undone, flashing her pants before she comprehends what she's done and rushes to cover up. Why were her jeans undone? No one knows, and Michael J. Fox refuses to comment. The sly dog. Number 6, the cushion, Jaws. Jaws the shark terrorizes the people of Amity Island by having a go on their fleshy bits with his huge jaws, which is why he's called Jaws. Towards the end of the film, Jaws the shark eats Quint, which is dangerous, not just for the shark. After all, ingesting Robert Shaw is akin to seeing off 2 bottles of Jack Daniels, but for Shaw himself. Evidently, the scene where he's thoroughly sharked was playing havoc on his back, because as Jaws the shark thrashes him around, you can plainly see a cushion stuffed in the shark's mouth. Because that's the first rule of filmmaking: keep Robert Shaw comfy or he will destroy your movie. Number 5, the leaning policeman, North by Northwest. We're back to North by Northwest, and once again, bad actors be messing with Cary Grant's business. After being arrested at the auction house, Thornhill is loaded into the back of a car with another policeman. The policeman isn't the best actor in the world. See, they're in a fake car with a road projected behind them. It's a very common cinematic technique. In order to simulate the car, when it turns, the actors have to lean. Not only does the policeman forget to lean, Grant has to nudge him into remembering. Just pause on Cary Grant's face there as he looks at the actor who's forgotten what to do. That is a near English level of disdain. I wouldn't want Cary Grant to hate me, but he probably would though. Number 4, the gas-powered chariot Gladiator. For the idiots watching this video, Gladiator is set in the past and starred genuine Australian Russell Crowe as fictional Italian Maximus Decimus Meridius, who is the commander of the armies of the North, which is also my job title in What Culture: Work harder, you Newcastle peons. In the scene where a bunch of actors reenact the Battle of Carthage, a chariot falls over and the audience can see up its skirt. Turns out that horsepower counts for very little in the olden days, because for a brief moment we see a gas canister strapped to the cart. At my signal, unleash the f***ups. Number 3, the imaginary octopus, The Goonies. Look, we've all got that one friend who's had a few and imagines an octopus, right? No. At the end of the seminal 80s movie about truffles and the shuffling thereof, the gang reminisce on their adventures. When asked what the scary part of their adventures was, Data replies,
Octopus was very scary.
to which a man says, "The octopus?" His friends, however, carry on like nothing's happened. There is no octopus in the Goonies. His friends should have turned to him and been like, "Data, you okay, man? Do you need to share something with the group?" Maybe it was poetic. Maybe Data's referring to the octopus in all of us. Nope. Turns out the octopus in question was part of a deleted scene where the boys accidentally stumble into a Japanese anime and get felt up by tentacles. The scene was understandably cut, but the reference at the end of the film stayed in, making Data in the process look mental. Number 2, the media player Jurassic Park. Da 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 da. Best theme tune of all time. Jurassic Park is damn close to a perfect movie and it still looks great today. Well, apart from my jawline, nothing is perfect, and Jurassic Park has a few goofs in it. This is one of the weirdest. In a scene where Dennis Nedry is communicating with the dude holding the boat for him down at the docks, it looks like he's watching him on CCTV footage. However, they forgot to edit out the media player bar at the bottom of the little box, revealing that the live feed is merely a recorded video. You can make a digital T-Rex, but you can't crop your VLC player. Oh what, does no one use VLC anymore? Can it, nerds? Number 1, The Dummies, Commando. Before CGI came along and bent the uncanny valley over a barrel, model work was at the heart of a good action movie explosion. Build a small version of the thing you want to blow up, fill it with boomsticks, and happy birthday. But making a convincing small thing is hard, as evidenced in Commando. Arnie blows up an army base, and by army base, we mean this very bad model, complete with little model soldiers being held up on sticks that don't move even the slightest bit when the building a foot away from them explodes. Like, you're a huge Hollywood movie. When you've got Arnie money, but you're being outclassed by goddamn Stingray, then you need to have a long, hard look at yourself. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.